Okay, I'm sorry, this camera is getting to wear. Okay, now I cut a little piece that is about a 1/2 inch this way and about 3/8 this way. Okay, now when it fits on the hand, it's too big. All right, so we're going to have to cut it down, but that's all right. We'll take our knife and I'll come on this side and very slowly begin to cut down the little book. Okay, now the thickness is probably no more than, I'm sorry, I didn't say the thickness on it, I apologize. Thickness is very small. It's probably an 1/8 most likely. The thickness of it, yeah, we're looking at an 1/8 right there. So I cut it down to about an 1/8. That would be more appropriate for our piece. So it's 1/2 inches long by 3/8 inches long. So as you can see, of course, it is too wide. It's too wide, so we're going to cut it down a little bit. We're going to cut it down, and I'm going to bring this down a little bit too. Kind of get that rolling as we go along. And okay, now I'm going to have to cut a little bit more off it here. Straighten that out just a little bit. All right, now we are really going to have to cut the sides off a little bit. Cut the sides down. It's too long. And we'll go to the other side and we'll cut it. Now we want to be careful. This is kind of a cross grain here, so we want to be careful. Let's look at it in the hand now. Almost there, really, almost there, because when a book is open, it's open quite a bit. All right, now with the book, and I want to come down a little bit more. It's got to fit. There we go. Give that book a reason to, oops, fit along here. Now, and we need to bring this also down just a little bit also. We want to get the book at the right, we want to get the book the right here we go. We want to get the book the right way. Now what we want to do is we want to find the center of this book right here. And we want to find the center. We want to put a little mark there. And we want to take our V tool and be very, very careful here. It's kind of hard to hold it, so you want to kind of, and we want to go down the middle of it, okay? Just like this. We go on a, I think you're getting a general idea of what I'm talking about, but we want to go down the middle of it from one side and the other side, one side, and the other. Okay? And then we want to take our knife and just do a little V-cut in there, okay? I want to do a little V-cut just like that. You see where I'm going, I think, you know. We won't, and do this slowly. Do not try to force this. It will take just a moment. But you see the little V-cut that we've got in there? And the little V-cut that we've got in there? Okay. See that? And then you come to the sides over here, and at an angle, you begin to do this. You begin to angle that off a little bit, okay? And come over here and do the same thing. You begin, you can actually come from this side right here and angle that off in there. See how that looks? Angle it off there. Now, I think we're all seeing now what this is going to look like, okay? If this is going to fit, this is going to have to come down a little bit more in here. It's a little bit too much. And as you see, it was really hard with that V-tool to get what you wanted to, because this is very small. Okay. All right. And from this point where the book just sort of fits up underneath here at an angle, then he's got the little book open. You see? Now, do we take a little bit off in here? Okay. See, making it smaller. Does that? I like it to be just okay. Gotta get this just right too. Where the book just fits like this. Okay? Let me in which that case the book will be glued on here like this. Okay? Just like that. Where he's holding the book. Now, let me take my V-tool. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Right in front of me. Let me give him some hair in here. That V-tool is a great little tool, especially in small places, because I'm really having to, and you notice I don't make a lot of deep cuts with it because I'm in very small places and I want to be careful You can tear the wood, and now that it's, you know, the thing is strong enough, but you want to be careful not to get too rambunctious, as I said, with this stuff, because it's just kind of a there you go. Okay, so there he is. There he is holding the book. And so this is what it's going to look like. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there. I'm going to wet these things, and I'm going to come out and I'm going to show you what it's going to look like, or similar, because it's not painted yet, of course. It's going to have a little bit different look to it when it's painted. Let me go wet these things. All right. Now, this is a very small scene. Oh, I'm so sorry. This camera has gotten to where it's getting old, just like me. All right. The scene of the thing will be that the book will be here. This one will be catty-cornered like this, and this one will be catty-cornered like this. The scene will be, okay? And then I can't show you is, then he will fit on top of the books, in other words, like this, okay? And then he will be holding the other book like this. Just like that. So I'm trying to balance this stuff. It's not balancing as well. Just like that. Okay? And so this is, I'm sorry, this is our little scene that we're going to do. It's got to get painted and everything like that. But once it's painted, then you'll be able to see even better. And so this is the tiny scene that you can do with Doug Linker's books. See? And you can position him anyway, just like that, in other words, standing on top of the books. So we'll get it painted, and then we'll come back and I'll show you our little situation here. All right, well, God bless you now. And this is our little thing right here that we're doing. So God bless you now, and take care.